Ishmael, the son of Abraham, whose name means God hears, was the firstborn son of Abraham, born to him through Sarah's Egyptian servant Hagar. His birth came about as a result of Sarah's impatience and attempt to fulfill God's promise of an heir through human means, as she was barren and proposed Hagar as a surrogate. Abraham, at 86 years old, agreed to Sarah's plan. Once Hagar conceived, she began to despise her mistress Sarah, who in turn treated Hagar harshly. Hagar fled into the wilderness, where an angel of the Lord found her. The angel instructed her to return to Sarah, promising that her offspring would be too numerous to recount. The angel also revealed the name Ishmael, explaining, "Because the Lord has listened to your affliction." Furthermore, the angel prophesied about Ishmael's character. "He shall be a wild donkey of a man, his head against everyone, and everyone's head against him, and he shall dwell over against all his kinsmen." Ishmael grew up in Abraham's household. When Abraham was 99 years old, God reaffirmed his covenant with him, promising a son through Sarah, Isaac, and also acknowledging Ishmael. God promised to bless Ishmael, make him fruitful, and multiply him greatly, stating he would become the father of 12 princes and a great nation, a sign of a covenant. Ishmael, then 13 years old, was circumcised along with Abraham and all the males of their household. The definitive turning point in Ishmael's life came with the birth of Isaac, the promised son of Abraham and Sarah. On the day Isaac was weaned, Sarah saw Ishmael mocking or playing. The Hebrew word can imply both, and demanding that Abraham cast out Hagar and Ishmael. Although Abraham was distressed, God instructed him to listen to Sarah. So Abraham sent Hagar and Ishmael away with bread and water into the wilderness of Beersheba. When their water ran out, Hagar believed his son would die, laid him under a bush, and went a distance away to weep. God heard the voice of the boy, and an angel called to Hagar from heaven, telling her not to fear and reaffirming that God would make a great nation of Ishmael. God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water, which saved their lives. Ishmael grew up in the wilderness of Paran, became an archer. His mother Hagar arranged for him to marry a woman from the land of Egypt. Ishmael later had 12 sons who became tribal chiefs or princes, fulfilling God's prophecy. These sons formed the basis of the Ishmaelite tribes, who were nomadic peoples inhabiting the regions of Arabia. Despite their early separation, Ishmael and Isaac came together to bury their father Abraham, a familial bond even after years apart. Ishmael lived to be 137 years old before he died and was gathered to his people. His descendants are generally associated with the Arab peoples